All right, people, welcome back to the Benchmarkers podcast, week 3, and a lot of happy faces. If you watched the last EP, there were some predictions. But anyway, before we get into all of that, the boys are gonna introduce themselves. I guess we start with the man in the fancy jersey.
Hey, how's it, everyone? Takunda over here, back again to just talk rugby, talk Six Nations. I'm super excited to be here again. So yeah, let's get into it. Over to you, Nash.
I feel like if I have to introduce myself, you guys are not serious. This is week 3. If you don't know my name,
You're not right. I need
this
to
is the last
better.
time I'm.
I need to better the graphics, right? I'm gonna have one of those graphics that just pops up at the bottom. You know. I actually have some, but yeah,
No, seriously, guys, this is the last time I'm introducing myself.
big
This is
man.
Nash. If you don't get it now, you will never get it. You probably have to watch like the next 6 or 7 episodes until someone mentions my name. But I'm gonna be here every week. Same thing.
Gwena, it's a monarchy now, hey?
Really, really, really. Coming from a guy who's a
Wow,
Alright, so before we even get into round 3, some predictions were made last week about the Scotland game. Yo, okay. You know what? We'll just give the new Scottish coach, the guy they should hire. Just give him some time because, bro, I didn't. I thought they were gonna like. I hoped they would win. Like I was very clear. I hoped they would win, right? But jeez, man, it actually happened.
Yeah, it was. Jeez, man, it was one hell of a match. As much as I love Scotland, I didn't think. I knew there was a chance we'd win, but I didn't think it would be the sort of game that ended up happening on Saturday. Because man, they really dominated that match, especially at the very beginning. And it was one of those things where you kept watching it like, hey, do you think another try is coming? Do you think another try is coming? And then we come in, and then England just didn't seem like they had answers at all.
Yeah.
and and I think for the majority they were just on the back foot. I mean, there was a time when they came back a little bit, but then they kept getting shut down, wasted opportunities. But man, Scotland were, I don't know what it was, whether it was pride, whether it was Townsend going begging each one of them like, guys, I'm gonna lose my job if you don't win this. But whatever it is, it worked.
yeah,
But that was one hell of a match, man.
yeah. I think Scotland really did their homework. It looked the part. It certainly looked the part. They were hot from the beginning, like two quick tries. And wow, what a match, what a game from Finn Russell. Yo. And another guy who really impressed me was Kyle Steyn. Like, did you see the way he carried the ball
Yeah.
from the wing? Like, he was strong with every carry that he had, or every carry that he made. So yeah, I was absolutely yeah, I was surprised. I did not expect it to go that way. But yeah, England has zero answers. Scotland was well prepared. So yeah, Scotland definitely deserved to win that match.
You know, it's nice hearing you guys say this because there's something I've been saying for the past 2 weeks.
What have you
You
It's
were
said?
right,
always been
Nash.
this guy's
You were
rubbish.
right, Nash. You were not buying the England hype. You were
Yeah.
right. I'll give it to you. You were right.
Like,
Even though, but look, we were right. We were also right in our own way. Like, England probably had a few easy games in their what 12 match winning streak. I mean,
yeah, it was 12.
they
Yeah.
also beat France and New Zealand in that same streak. So
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
we had every right to believe the hype.
No, but my thing is, I wasn't saying England's a rubbish team. I'm saying the hype was like they overhyped their team.
Mm,
They got themselves even right now. I mean, it's not even right now, looking at them right now. It's not saying England's a rubbish team as well just because they lost this last match. It's just saying they're nowhere close to where they think they are. Because at the end of the day, remember these guys were now claiming to be world beaters. The only team that can challenge us right now is the Springboks, and I'm like, the whole time you're thinking like this whole Six Nations, like remember the last thing I said. The litmus test is how they can manage Ireland, how they can manage France. We haven't even gotten to those
No.
two, and Scotland already did a number on them. And and now you're thinking you're dealing with, as much as Ireland right now are a bit shaky, but they're still in a stable position. Like last week was shaky, but then again, they know how to win ugly.
Okay, wait. So, where are they? Right, like where exactly is England? Because obviously South Africa is number one. Like that's not up for debate, right? France number two. France number two. Right. So where's England? Right. Because you said they're not where they think they are. So I'm just wondering where are they?
England, for me, I'd say they're a top 5 team right now, at best.
Okay, yeah, that's a given.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I feel like top 5 is a bit obvious. Let's really put them where you think they are.
Yeah.
Where they really are?
Yes.
Number 4. I'll put them at number 4.
Also, New Zealand. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll put them at number 4. Here's my ranking. Number 1, obviously the world champions, Springboks. Number 2, France. Number 3, New Zealand. In as much as New Zealand have not been at their best recently, but we can't just write them off, guys.
Yeah.
We cannot just. Yeah, so England for me did come in number 4, and then Ireland number 5.
I agree with that until like the end. I think right now I'd probably put I'll probably put England on 5th, and then so switch it up. Ireland stays on 4, and then England goes on 5. Because I feel like as much as England have the potential to improve, they don't seem like they're structured yet.
Okay.
To keep on creating momentum. That's the way I look at it. And if you look at Ireland right now, yeah, they've got a few shaky performances, but they've got a system that works. Maybe they might not be changing it, but there's an actual system where you can look at them and you're like, okay, these guys play a certain way. I mean, even if you look at like the last match, Italy was close, but then after a certain while, you could see like Ireland was playing the way they usually do, especially towards the end. And England, on the other hand, England doesn't seem like they're a bit certain on what exactly they want to do as a team, or even the players that they want to bring in as a team. They've got the players, but I don't think they've got the actual methodology of here's what we're going to do. So for them,
so Borthwick has made some changes to his team. The team that's going to face Ireland. Henry Pollock is coming in at number 8. That's a huge call, in my opinion. Huge call, massive call. I do enjoy the idea that he's actually brought back Oli Lawrence back into the starting lineup, and then Tommy Freeman has gone to the wing. I think that should definitely bring a bit more balance to his team. So I'm quite optimistic about that one. And if you were to ask me for my prediction right now, I'd say England is going to win that match.
Funny enough, Pollock is in a big move to me. Like, he makes sense that he's starting. Like, the kid's good. I mean,
he's good, but I mean, he seems like an impact player. Like, bring him off the bench, and he comes on with that energy. So for him to be starting, like I said, it's a big call that I did not expect to see. But I mean, as long as he still keeps Ben Earl in his side, then he should have some good balance as well.
Yeah. Weird thing for me is I would have switched, have Pollock at 7, and then Earl's at 8.
Yeah, keep Ben Earl at number 8.
Yeah. Keep Earl at 8. I think that the test for Pollock here will probably be can he maintain the same sort of intensity for 80 minutes in Test rugby? Because I think if he can do that, he can start going towards that Ard Savia.
Of course,
where he plays like because the kid's good.
So anyway, regarding Pollock, here's the thing. I'm cocky. Sorry, I meant to say I'm confident, right? And I like a confident young man, right? And I don't think it's right to necessarily put down someone. I hate that he's from England. He could have been. if I were to pick a nation for him, like genuinely, it would be Argentina, because Argentina is actually one of my favorite teams. So top three, right? It's a Springboks, France, Argentina. I'd like him to be the big star of another nation. I don't think there'll be space for him in the Springboks in terms of the young generation. I think we have Sasha leading the way, but because he's from England, I'm gonna hate on him a couple of times. Now, let's be honest. Everyone was waiting for the Six Nations to see him do something spectacular.
Yeah.
Has he done something spectacular?
The thing is, impact-wise, I can see what he offers.
Yeah.
So the thing is, at the end of the day, it's not his fault he's not starting. The kid's already good enough. If he's being if he's being chucked in as an impact player, I mean, he's doing his job at the end of the day. So maybe we can look at this match as, let's see what he does when he gets a proper a
proper start. Yeah.
Against proper opposition as well. Not like you're taking your time out on. Sorry, guys from Fiji, but like, come on,
bro. Fiji's number 4 for you. What are you saying? Well, at least they're but their seventh team. Their seventh team is
Fiji's
cracked.
Actually, pretty good, mate. I wouldn't use Fiji. I wouldn't use Italy either.
Yeah.
Probably Wales. Sorry to the Wales guys out there, but yikes, man.
Yeah. Now Wales is going through it. Yeah. But I mean, I hope he has a good game. Right, like just personally, him. But then I was seeing some graphics saying he's on fraud watch, fraud alert, which I'm happy when I see those graphics, because honestly, you need to be good to get hate, right?
Yeah.
Right. No one's hating on the guy that gets 10 minutes or even barely makes the squad. No graphic is being made about you, right? You have to be like LeBron James gets the most hate, Cristiano, Messi. Funny enough, I haven't seen any such a hate, but it's coming. It's coming.
It's there.
Is there?
It is there.
Is there? Okay. But it could be general Springbok hate. Yeah. I saw the graphic you shared in the group today of how Scotland play when it's time to beat England, and it's like that All Blacks team, and the first 2015 the 2015 All Blacks, right, and the first comment was someone saying, "Don't you mean South Africa with the Springboks?" It's like, okay, this is why people hate us, right?
Yeah.
Because can we just appreciate the fact that the 2015 All Blacks were that?
Yeah. Like, it's not always about us.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah. But quick question: current Springbok versus 2015 All Blacks. Current, as we speak. It's just a quick question. Hey, listen, man. This is a Six Nations show, right? So yeah, 15 seconds. No justifying your answer. Who would win? It's a World Cup final. Who would win? Your horse is on the line as well.
Wait, let's see.
Time is ticking.
Current team.
Yeah.
Current Springbok team
Current.
versus 2015.
Fully fit. Elizabeth is back. Sasha's starting. Or Pollard. Or Lebok, depending who you like. Right. But then they're all available. Cheslin Colby's there. Everyone's there. Ox is fit. Bonambi's fit.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, I would put not the current team. I'll put 2023 Box to win against 2015. Not the current team, but 2023.
Okay. Yeah.
That one, because I feel like it's a more complete. What is it? It's a complete 23.
I'll put the 2024 Springboks. Those guys were on fire, guys. Like, that was a solid team. That was a solid team, guys. So for me, despite the fact that I am a Springbok fan, I'm not trying to be biased at all, but I'll put the 2024 Springboks over the 2015 All Blacks by a very, very fine margin, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I think the only reason why I would win this is bench. That bench. I feel like bench is the thing that would make us win, because now it's now for us. It's now a 23-man game. Back in the day, it was I mean, for 2015 All Black, they still has really good players on the bench. I mean, Bowden Barrett was on the bench, Sonnenbill was on the bench, but Liam Messam was on the bench. They're really good players, but I feel like the Bok team was now a lot more integrated. So
Yeah,
it's
but
literally
the Boks don't really have a bench anymore. I'll say rugby post bomb squad has shifted. You know, I've seen France doing it. England does it. It being a bench player does not mean you're a bench player. Right. Right. We just have phase players, right? You are a second half player, first half player. You're what we need for this particular game type of player. Yeah. So maybe the All Blacks would have adapted to have a full strength squad. Kind of like how the how the Springboks do right now, and France. Right. Actually, it's just where rugby's going. Right, and no one really catches feelings for being on the bench, right? You still get your time, but yeah. So I guess we are really comparing different areas just in terms of tactics, but I still have the Springboks, right? Right after that long speech, I still have the Boks, but however, man, just seeing the black jersey, so intimidating.
Extremely.
It's so intimidating.
Those guys were so coordinated. Even their boots were black. Like
Their boots were black. Yeah.
They took the whole thing of what, let's come in and really make us like from the way they dress. Like now, of course, you have the southern jersey and whatnot, little white collar and what. Some guys wearing pink rugby boots, some guys yellow and what. I mean, it doesn't mean anything at the end of it.
Nah, the game's gone, man. The game's gone.
It's just boots. But I get it. Like there was something about that coordination from the whole team. Like everything was uniform. Yeah, you knew all of them were out to hurt you, bro.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so for this weekend, you guys have England winning.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'll only be able to tell after I see what Ireland have in their team.
After you see the Ireland starting lineup.
Yeah. After I see the Irish starting lineup, because it changes a lot. Let's see who Ireland have at 10.
I was about to say that it's really going to depend on who they have at 10 because Prendergast he's been struggling, guys. He's been struggling quite a bit, and we could see it in the game on Saturday where they made those changes, and what I think Gibson Park came onto the park, as well as Frowley. Is it Frowley or Crowley? I always confuse these two guys.
That Bain came in. I think it's isn't it Crowley? I think it's Crowley.
Yeah, it should be Crowley. So those two replacements. I've always maintained that Ireland's game is mostly based around their halfbacks. So bringing on Jameson and Crowley, those two changes definitely changed the game for Ireland. And they started swinging the ball left and right, and their defense was solid because I saw Italy tried to penetrate so many times.
Yeah.
But Ireland just kept. They held up their line, and they were also really attacking very, very, very well. So if those two guys had started, perhaps that game could have turned out much, much, much more differently. But look, Italy, guys.
Italy's the team to beat, guys. It is no, because I'd gone for a family thing, right? So then I was just getting notifications on the app, right? And then I'm seeing the scores. I'm seeing Italy, right? And then like it wasn't a fluke. Like they they're keeping it up, right? And unfortunately, they didn't win, but from the notifications I was getting,
because they got robbed. They got robbed.
Yeah.
What do you mean they got robbed?
They got robbed. That was not a forward pass.
I
will still maintain.
That was forward. It was a through pass. Come on, man.
It may have looked forward, but I mean, guys, that ball did not go forward.
That was forward in every sense. The ball went forward. The what is it? Direction of the hands were forward. Dude, everything about it was forward. It's just one of those things.
Italy got robbed, guys. If that try had been awarded, that game was definitely going to change.
It's gonna be one of those almost games, but
Yeah.
dude, I don't know. Maybe it serves as some sort of benchmark for the next. It's unfortunate for these guys. They've picked up steam, and then you get to face France, or just crushing everyone.
Yeah.
Wait. Your tone suggests a blowout. Are you expecting? I don't think it'll be as bad as Wales.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No, of
yeah.
course it's not gonna be as bad as Wales, but it's France. That's my thing.
Yeah. I think this match of France against Italy is definitely going to paint a better picture of where Italy stands right now. If it's a blowout, then we know that, okay, maybe they're still not where we think they are. If they keep the margins close, then definitely we're going to know that Italy is onto something for real. So the margin, I think that margin between France and Italy is definitely going to tell us a lot. So I'm really looking forward to that game as well.
You sure about that? I actually thought the previous two matches told us exactly where those guys are. This one seems a lot more. Hey, man.
Third week they're tired. I have to agree. I think right now they've performed well enough to allow for a not a blowout. For me, it's not even about the upcoming margin. Even if they lose, it's how they're playing, right? If they're on the back foot and they're not taking the game and disrupting France, then then they're not ready for the high pressure games. I'd say, right? But then if they take the game to them, even if they lose by 20 or 30, for me, right? But it's a hard fought points, and also depending on the phase, right? There could be a first half blowout, but then maybe they technically win the second half, something like that. Yeah, I'll take it. I think I do expect them to do fairly well. Keep it under 20.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like I'm not expecting Italy to prove anything in this match. Like I feel like the previous two matches they've already done that. Like they've proven their point. I mean, sure.
No, I just want to see something against France. Like I just want to because look at the way France is playing right now, guys. Like Dupont is back and he's playing. He's just picked up from where he left off. Basically.
Yeah.
So they've got creativity coming from number 9. They've got creativity coming from their number 10, Jalibert, playing the rugby of his life right now. And I'm pretty sure Romain Ntamak hates him right now.
He's not doing that, Jesse.
So they've got creativity coming from number 9, creativity coming from number 10. They've got creativity coming from number 15 as well with Ramos.
Ramos, yeah.
And then 2 incredibly skilled young wingers.
Yo, man, they're wingers. Bro, he was cutting through.
This when you thought that Louis Bielbieri was bad, then there's this other kid as well. My word.
Yeah, man. What's his name? The guy with the dreads.
Attis something.
Yeah, man. Because I was watching the game and then I had to do something. So then I'm looking up and then all I'm seeing is try, and then it's and it's that like just cutting through people. Yeah, and
I said, if we thought Louis Bielbieri was bad, that kid is always on something else, guys.
Yeah, the future's bright for them. The future's bright. I remember a few years ago I was watching them playing in Craven Week. It was one of those Craven Week type tournaments, and the junior box lost. France beat them heavily. And this was 4 years ago. And then I was just thinking to myself, man, if this is the current state of their junior team, when they get to the senior levels, they might thrash us. Now, granted, South Africa got their act together, right? But then honestly, it's those kids that are coming up now. I wish I could just like find those highlights to see if it's these exact kids, right? Because the timelines do match up, and they were crushing it. Right, I think it was 2000 and I think it was 2022. 2022 Craven Week.
That's definitely the time.
Dude, under 20, under 20s, those age group levels, it's no one can even sit down right now and claim that they're dominating, because it's such small margins right now.
Yeah.
That age group, being age group rugby, like all the Northern Hemisphere teams come in and playing incredible rugby. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? If you look at the history of this tournament, the under 20 championship, I don't know how many of those teams have just been recycling the wins. Someone wins this year. England were heavy winners at some point, and then you'd find Ireland will come in. France, in fact, I think Northern Hemisphere were probably doing a lot more in the past couple of years.
France were heavy winners at some point, though, weren't they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Northern Hemisphere teams were doing a lot more compared to Southern Hemisphere.
Right. One thing I will say is, I don't know if you guys have been watching the Varsity Cup, right? But the clips are everywhere. Did you see that UJ try? You know, all I'm saying, South Africa is in great hands, right? Because that is the breeding ground of the box essentially at the moment. Oh man, that is some beautiful rugby, right? And actually, yeah.
Even the match, I think UP Tuks versus UCT, that was an incredible match as well.
Yeah, man, they're playing at such a high level to the point of like there's this rugby influencer from South Africa who was actually saying, you know what, this is actually the most interesting rugby that's on right now. Right now, I haven't watched all of the games, but then from what I've watched, it's shocking to see that level, especially that level of quickness and hands and, you know, ball speed, line speed at that level. The future's bright.
And the structure as well, like the structure, everything. It's just so flawless, man.
Yeah, so you know what, right? We need an.
I feel like I'm gonna be a hater if I say this.
Yes.
What do you want to say now, man?
Yes, Scotland.
No. Like the one thing that bugs me about varsity rugby is there's this defense is optional thing about it. It's like defense is a suggestion. If you look at the scoreline,
to be fair, the game I was watching, it was 63-47 at the time.
You see, what is 63-47? You don't even get that on Rugby 08.
No, but let the kids play, right? This is the. You know when you watch like lower division soccer or street soccer, right? It's where you hone street basketball. It's where you hone you know your talent, right? Right. The defense will come. The defense will come, right? But then
defense is a skill.
No.
Trust me.
No. It's a skill, but I'm just saying at that level, have fun. You know, score, go for it, right? And then that's just my opinion, right? I'm not saying I'm right, but at the lower levels, right, it's highlights, having fun, you know, and then afterwards you talk about it with your boys, like, hey guys, did you see my third try? Did you see my fourth try? It's really all about highlights, right? But anyway, right, that's me as a kid. I didn't play varsity rugby, right? I actually tried to make the varsity hockey team, but then, you know, things didn't work out. But anyway, so are you saying it's not enjoyable?
What?
Yeah, no. So are you saying it's not enjoyable?
No. It's great. No. It's a good ad. It's a good ad for rugby. If you have to watch it, no, it's good. It definitely gets the numbers. There's just something about I don't know. I feel like, dude, why are you laughing?
Right.
I feel like you can still have fun.
Yes, defense is always the only thing in your mind.
I feel like you can always, because remember how, okay, you see how you're talking about, guys, did you see my try? That was a good try. Yeah. Do you also know that we're gonna have the same discussion of, did you see that tackle that I made?
No,
This guy
yeah.
was tackling the entire match. Like it's still things you guys can even talk about as mates.
But what's going to be talked about more?
Now, of course, the tries. You sidestep that guy before you went in. The passes. I mean, let's be. I get it. They look fancier by far.
Yeah. No, but
I get where you're coming from, Nash. Like Nash is someone who truly believes in defense. Well, not just believe, but like defense. The idea of defense and tackling excites you so much.
Yeah. But then having a look at the Varsity Cup with their new format, right, where you can, once you like, there's like 3 ways of like scoring points, and then there's I forgot I've got the rules, but it's not like normal, like, you score 5, you get a try. There's a period where like if you score within this amount of time, I don't know if you know the rules.
So from what I read maybe a month ago or so, they're not really traditional convert thing, right?
Oh yes.
Like, remember, you score your 5-pointer and then you convert, you kick it over, you get your 2 points. I think now you opt to either, I think you're given a certain time limit, and you get to play the ball from the 22.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you get to play the ball from the 22. And if you score within that certain time limit, then you get those points. So then, which means that instead of just getting the 2 points from a conversion, you're not getting extra 5 points.
oh yeah. I just pull them up now. Yeah. So that's called the tap try, right? You have one scored during the 120-second tap period. Okay. So they get 120 seconds. So 2 minutes to score. It's a tap try. Penalty goals and whatnot are the same. I guess you can still convert, and then there's move starts in scoring team's own half. Must maintain continuous possession. If you score that, you get 7 points. Right? Yeah. So
I feel like this just proves my point. Why defense matters.
Even
the rules, guys like us will never lose jobs.
no.
The rules are favoring more attacking.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. There's obviously attacking incentives, but then there's also defensive incentives, because people will think they can go through, and then you just sit there and be like, "It's okay, bring whatever you can." We know what we're doing.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, because I'm in the stats game, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to find individual player stats other than scoring actions and red cards, right? So, and I've looked. it's my actual job, right? And the guys that capture the stats, they don't really reply to messages, restart to them, right? Actually, no, for real, several people, like the Ultimate Rugby people, I think, have also, like, several people have reached out to them. They just don't reply, right? So it seems like there's such an emphasis just on the scoring actions, right? Because they're not showing anything else, right? Otherwise, we'd have graphics: top tackler, top rucker rivals, top try saving tackles, things like that. But then it's all about that, and then of course all the changes are about more points. So it's and I hope I don't come off as rude, because this is actually a compliment. But it's like the T20 of rugby now, right? Yeah.
I get it. Defense isn't sexy. It's true. Defense isn't sexy. It's effective, but it's not sexy.
Yeah. The T20 is also just about smashing the ball as hard as you can. Eh?
Exactly. Okay, and then now the game. Okay, France versus Italy. Obviously, I think we have France. The game, I don't know if we are avoiding it because it's Wales, or well, actually.
Wales.
Yeah, are we avoiding it because Wales? Do we? Okay, fine. How does Wales come back? Right.
I feel like I'm respecting Wales by not talking about them. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a team that no one hates and no one really likes what's going on. So it's easy to just pretend like they're not playing, every single time. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It feels like every single time those guys get in there, you can tell they're passionate. They really do enjoy wearing that jersey when they get on, and then they get on the field, and then
Yeah.
man, I'm not gonna lie, it's heartbreaking to me watching all of this, and it just feels like there's no end. Because I think a year ago, or even 2 years ago, remember TK, I was saying, I was thinking at some point something is gonna click. And I was saying, and I know it's a young team, something's gonna click
Yeah, I
eventually, and
remember
then
that.
get it, and then
Yeah.
I kept waiting and I kept waiting, and now I think I'm pretty sure we're still waiting. And I mean,
Mm.
it's sad. Like you can definitely tell at this point, it's not even just a matter of things will click. There's obvious issues that are going on that
Yeah,
they'll
there's
need.
a lot of issues. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah,
was pretty evident that time when like what quite a handful of the experienced players just resigned from playing international rugby.
well, to be fair, they didn't have a choice. They were told, okay, you take a 50% pay cut and then you stick around. I don't think anyone's taking that deal. Yeah, I mean, cool, it's nice playing for your country, but I kind of like the 50% that was in my wallet before. So,
Yeah.
and then you have all these really good players who even retired. Remember Liam Williams, incredible player. I
Liam
think he was on,
Williams,
what was he on? 98, 99 caps. And then he still had to
Liam
retire.
Williams, Justin Tuperik was an absolute workhorse,
Yeah.
and
So
he
it's one of
retired what
those things.
just before the World Cup, just before the 2023 World Cup.
I mean, even Faletau came back for a little bit. I think eventually, it's one of those things where you're looking at now you have a young team, but then
Mm.
that young team also lost a lot of really good players who could have either stabilized things or even passed on good knowledge
Yeah.
to some of the youngsters in there. But then a lot of these guys had to go, and it's not like they didn't care about the jersey. I'm pretty sure a lot of those guys really cared. They would have wanted to get to 100 caps or whatever it is to keep on playing. But then eventually they're forced to because Welsh Rugby Union decided, okay, you know what, let's do whatever it is. I think even right now there's a story that's coming. What is it? Is it Scarlets? I think it's Scarlets that are being shut down by the end of the season, going in.
But are
So it's
they
one of those.
are they going into administration?
Yeah.
Jeez,
So
man.
it's been
Yeah.
right now they're trying to challenge it, but it's one of those things. I mean, it's been known that Welsh Rugby Union is thinking of cutting. What is it, like 2 provinces? So now you're already thinking one's already on the chop, and
And it's not like they have that many anyway.
yeah, it's like you have four, and then from those four, you want to chop it down to two, and I don't think two is enough to sustain an entire country. Imagine
It's
all
not.
those
It's
guys
not.
are losing career.
Is this the death of Welsh rugby, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like it might end up being that
Hmm.
because it's one of those things where you already had established. This is not like Argentina who had what is it who came from not having an actual team to having what. Remember when Pumas came in?
Yeah,
Super Rugby. That was actually a good thing for them because
yeah,
they managed to at least concentrate some of their best players in the same team. But then now you're actually destroying existing structures by taking away a team.
yeah.
And I'm not really sure about the future of Welsh rugby. I mean, hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because it's not a good look. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
good look.
yeah,
And
yeah, and it's
yeah,
not a good look for rugby in general because, I mean, obviously
yeah,
we had a lot of English Premiership clubs,
Hmm.
going down, and it happens
Yeah,
in Welsh rugby. And I mean, as much as we banter, about the North, but rugby is more fun when there's competition. Like I look forward to a big game, even a big Springbok game, when I know it's going to be competitive, right?
yeah,
Yeah, but if it's a game that's not so competitive, like you might start the Briar a little bit later. You're still going to Briar, right? You're still going to watch the game and you're still going to enjoy it, right? But then like my personal favorite one of my favorite Springbok games was the Ireland the game we lost to Ireland in the World Cup.
yeah.
Right. And yeah, we lost, and it was only like 11-12 or something. Like it wasn't a high scoring
yeah. 10
game.
points.
Very
Yeah.
small margin.
Yeah, but
Very small
but
margin.
man, the most intense. It felt like we got every second of that game was something, and everyone wanted it, and it could have gone, either way. And that intensity is what's fun. But then when it's now, you're going into you're going to get into a game, you're going to win, and if you lose, it's an upset, yeah. So it's like if you win, there isn't that feeling, but if you lose, so it kind of feels like a lose situation. I don't like that feeling. So hopefully these teams get their well, these, not the teams, but the governing bodies, sort something out, because we need it.
We definitely do need a competitive Welsh team. Like I said, when we spoke last week, I mentioned how that's the one team I was really I never looked forward to playing the Welshmen. Like, those guys matched our physicality.
Yeah.
Like, we went bar for bar with those guys. I never really enjoyed those matches, man. You can only enjoy it after, when you actually get the W, but during, like, especially taking it back to what 2019 World Cup, was it the quarters or the semis? It was the
You
semis.
know, I
We
think
did
almost
well.
every World Cup, like, remember 2011, we had them in the group stage. We won by 1 point. It was like
Yes,
11-12.
it was very close.
2015, we went to the semi-finals, and we caught them in the, what was it? Was it semi-finals or quarterfinals?
It was the quarters, because we came out in the
Oh yeah,
semis.
oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, we met them in the quarterfinals. We won by like the skin of our teeth,
Yep.
because
Is
it
that
was
when
one
Free
of those,
did the thing into Dwayne from Mueller? Do you remember?
yeah. And then 2019, man,
Yeah, that semi-final was tense, guys. Tense.
it was
But match
tense.
match winning try. Remember Dukes? He just took it. He's like, you know what? If anyone comes with me, cool. But I'm went. He went for the line. Like, nothing was gonna stop him at that point.
And
That
and
white line fever hit him hard.
and it's crazy to think it's only what 2019 when Wales won the Six Nations.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just 2019. So it's one of those things where you look at it and you start thinking, now these guys went on like an 18-match losing
So,
streak.
so from
You,
making the semis in 2019 to where they are now in just what, 5, 6 years? It's quite sad, really.
yeah,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, guys,
Yeah.
enough of the sad stuff. Let's brighten up this
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I know you guys are not big England rugby fans, but I mean, we have to celebrate the fact that Itoje is going to come out for his 100th.
100th. If I had a graphics budget, there'll be,
nah, he's a hundred, man. He's
Yeah.
been one hell of a player from the
Yeah.
moment he started up until now. He's been a massive nuisance though.
No, definitely.
And he's
But
been
yeah,
good at it.
well
I'll
deserved.
definitely give him that.
Well deserved, in my opinion.
Yeah.
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 100. He looks like, and the way he's going right now, I'm sure he'll make it to even 120 plus.
Easily, yeah. He's
It's
still good for it. I mean, the guy he pushes the full 80. If he starts, like, he pushes the full 80 easily,
yeah.
and you will feel him throughout the entire match.
I think last week was probably one of the first time I've seen him
Yeah.
leaving the match. Like that was like what 56 minutes when he was
Oh,
subbed
yeah.
out. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was one of the. Speaking about England,
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised Arundel is still in the lineup. I don't know. I felt like he was what is it, like, the guy obviously ended up with a red. I thought there was going to be some sort of suspension and they were like, okay, no, it's okay, there's no suspension that's coming in. And then there was this prevailing joke that, you know what, Arendel's now free to not be picked by England. And and the guy is now in the starting line. I don't know. It's probably one of those things where I think it's like, let's keep.
He probably just had a bad day at the office. He probably
Yeah.
just had a bad day at the office. But I mean, Arundel, like, that's something that you definitely want in your starting lineup. Like, that pace.
One thing I'm happy to see though is I'm happy Marcus Smith is back.
Yeah. I like him. I actually genuinely like him.
The funniest thing is I feel like Marcus Smith would have been better for last week's match than compared to
Ford.
this.
Than Ford.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like if Marcus Smith was there, Ford would have been taken out at like 50 minutes, like 50th minute, take him out. Let Smith do what he does best. That's the way I feel like he probably would have probably would have contributed a lot more to that game compared to what Ford did.
I really struggle to understand why Borthwick just does not give Marcus Smith the nod. I really struggle to understand why. Like, especially if you look at, remember last year's Six Nations,
Yeah, yeah,
where I think smart Marcus Smith, I don't know what's going Marcus Smart Marcus Smith started a few matches and he was pretty outstanding. And not just last year's Six Nations, but let's take it back to 2024 when the
all the
Springboks
nations.
played, when the Springboks played England, and Marcus Smith basically orchestrated what those two quick tries
Yeah,
that
he
England
was the
scored
biggest
against.
attacking threat. Yeah,
Yeah, and it was so clear because Springboks had no answers. They had
yeah.
like it was so clear that you know what we were not even ready for what Marcus Smith did to
And
us that time.
yeah,
So
the
he
fact
carried
that
that from yeah. So
oh
he
yeah, go
carried
on,
that
man.
from November 2024 through to
Six
2025
Nations.
Six Nations, only for him to start getting dropped now. Like
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing I don't get. Like, why are you taking your biggest attacking threat? You're either subbing the guy out or you're
mm,
chucking him to fullback, where he's not as effective as he was. I get it. Finn Smith was hot during that time. Like, he was good,
yeah.
but then it's
Woo!
like,
There's also Finn Smith. Oh my god, I forgot. Totally forgot
yeah.
about Finn Smith.
So, and my thing was, yeah, sure, you have this guy that's really good, but then the game has already started, and once I'm pretty sure we've all played in the matches and everything, and I know like our nonsense is nothing compared to actual test rugby, but you know when you've got a winning hand at the end of the day. If a guy
Yeah,
is in flow state, leave him. Let him keep directing,
Yeah.
especially at a crucial position as 10. If he's controlling the match, if you can see he's your biggest attacking threat, let him keep doing what he's doing. But then if you're now doing this whole tinkering thing, you take him out or completely, or you chuck him at 15, it kind of kills the momentum. And I feel like that's where
mm,
Borthwick keeps getting it wrong. Like when it comes to
yeah. Oof.
Let me
I
let me
totally
let
forgot.
me let me let me play devil's advocate because someone has to, right? And bearing in mind, I like Smith. No, it's just a lot of the criticism you're giving, right, is very familiar, because it's a lot of criticism the Springboks got, right, when they were rotating people and maybe underperforming at times, right, but
Mm,
but they could potentially be a long game. I'm not saying that is what's happening here, right, but England do need that. They do need essentially a full elite squad. So when Ford is at his best, and then Marcus Smith is at his best, and if one of them gets injured, the other can take his place and things like that. So just to play devil's advocate, right? It may not be like a favoritism thing. They could be a long strategy. Now, I know I'm reaching. Right, right,
yeah,
right.
certainly.
I know I'm reaching, right? But like, what if?
My thing about that is this: the Springboks thing makes sense. I can see how they'll
and it's a
say,
bit more
okay, we
structured.
have, yeah,
It
it's a
seems
bit
like
more structured.
it's a bit
If we
more
have
structured.
such and such opposition, you know a certain guy is gonna start because
Mm,
of what he brings. And it makes sense. He'll go and do his thing, and maybe a 50 something minute he'll come out. But
yeah,
then he's gotten the chance to actually show what he's doing. And it's one of those things where if he's controlling the match, he'll be left in,
Yeah,
especially if it's a
yeah,
really tight one as well. So the rotation from Springboks makes sense to me. Like if
yeah.
you're expecting to be playing a running game, you know Sasha's gonna be in there or
yeah.
Mani's gonna
Oh,
start.
oh, oh. By the way, I'm talking about the 2022 rotation, right? Like
Yeah,
the making up for COVID rotation that we're having, not the rotation we have right now, right?
correct.
Right. That rebuild rotation.
Even that one, I think it was still obvious. Like, okay, look, we're playing a match where we need. Okay, 2022 was Elton still there? I think Elton was still there, wasn't
Alton, when did Alton fumble, by the way?
he? Yeah,
Was
I
it
think even Manu was there as
2021?
well. Yeah, I
22,
think
because
Manu.
I remember him That's when they went to. I think that's when we played the All Blacks in Bombela. Was it 21 or 22? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Whatever he did, it happened in Bombela.
Yeah, the allegations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that, it became incredibly difficult to keep defending the guy.
But I think he was still there. I think Mani was also there as well. So it's
Yeah,
one of
Mane
those
was.
things. If you're expecting to run the ball, you knew either one of these guys was
Yeah,
gonna get a nod
Oh
because
yeah.
they are really good attacking
yeah,
fullbacks.
but
If you
I
knew
think.
it was going to be a tighter match, you'd know Pollard is there as well.
Yeah, but I
Mm.
think with the way that the transition happened, I don't know, but like as soon as Elton got dropped, that's when Mane also then immediately stepped in.
Yeah,
So
like for
the
like.
way, yeah, the way that
Mm.
transition happened was pretty cool. And
Yeah,
at that point is when we knew that okay, cool. If we want to play the running game, Mane's your guy. And then at some point came Sasha as well, and Sasha
yeah,
also brings a whole different bag of skills as well. So and I know me and Nash actually usually play this game where um, we build our own starting lineup before Rassi actually announces his starting lineup.
Oh,
And we
okay.
actually make it against what Rassi announces. And I promise you, like I would say we get about 70% correct.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, depending
Proper
on the
pass rate.
opposition, and be like, okay, cool. So we're playing these guys. Potentially, this is how we're gonna start. And you already know, Marnie, Marnie and Grant, those two go together. And it
Hmm.
seems like now Kobus and Sasha go together.
Okay. Okay.
So, so if you're
Yeah.
looking at, imagine if you're playing a team like Scotland, even if you was the box, you'd know these guys are going to run the ball the entire time. Look at
Yeah.
even the last time the Springboks played Scotland. Would they
Mm.
have starting? Mani was their starting 10.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And wait, who was starting 9? Wasn't it Grant as well?
I can't remember, mate.
Yeah. But you knew it was supposed to be a running game
Yeah.
throughout.
Yeah.
And look, if you look at the English team, I feel like Marcus would have done a lot more for England last week compared to, well, I mean, bringing him against Ireland, yeah, he can still be an equalizer, but I feel like this is the sort of match that Ford shines in
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's as good as Ireland are. They're still they can be a little bit conservative sometimes, and you
Mm.
need a guy like Ford who's
Yeah.
going to, yeah, if he has to
Yeah.
slow down the game, if he has to do the crucial things,
Yes.
he's
You can
controls.
definitely
Yeah.
control it there.
Yeah,
Like against Scotland, you're just gonna have to match them, man. Like you're just gonna
yeah.
have to match them. Because yeah, they will bring it hard. They will run the ball.
Right. Right. Well, hey guys. Okay, we do. As fun as this is, we do need to try not go past the hour mark. Right. Otherwise, honestly, we should probably just put this on an actual, like, podcasting thing. Actually, you know what? I'll set that up. I'll set that up.
Yeah.
Right. And then we just call it the long form. Right. But then one thing I did want us to do, and for those watching, we do have a league we're running on an app called Scrummy, where you can play against us. Right now, I'm a data scientist, statistician. These guys, they just know rugby, right, inside and out, and and we're going to put up a team, right? So allow me to share. Hold up, let me be technical and bring this up on screen because because I'm that guy now. All right. Yeah. Take support. Okay, cool. Right. So, right there. Right. So, I don't think you guys could see the screen. Right.
No, you can't.
Okay. But anyway, let me just tell you who's in the team. Well, actually, it doesn't matter who's in the team, right? Because we'll treat this as a blank start. Now, obviously, a lot of people have just been picking France because they had opposition we expected them to beat. Honestly, I'm not going to really go that deep against Italy. So, right, we need to pick one front row, one second row, one back row, one half back, and one back. Right. Yeah. So from your your wings and your back line. So let's start with, and we have a budget. But by the way, right.
Yeah.
So just putting it out there. Let's start off with the front row.
All right, let's see.
Right, you could pick a lock. Sorry, you could pick a hooker. You could pick either of the props.
Let's see. Front row, so England, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and then France playing against Italy.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, go on.
I made my picks already. So my front row is gonna be Luke Cowan-Dickey.
Funny enough, I'm
Good.
going with the guy next to him. I'm
Let
going
me-
with Genj.
Really, Genj, after that error that he made last week.
That was one error, but scrum-wise, he's been solid. He's been quite solid, and I'm kind of backing him to do like a really good job against Ireland.
Okay.
considering-
Okay. So between Luke and Genj, who do we have?
All right, give him Cowan-Dickey. It's okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Besides, he's affordable. Trust me. We'll need the money later. Wait, hold on. Let me check his stats. Wait, hold on. Let me check his stats, right? Okay, so this Six Nations played a total of 86 minutes. So okay, one assist, 10 post contact meters. Okay, 2 dominant tackles, 8 tackles. Okay. Well, I mean, for 86 minutes, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. So we have him, right? And right now, second row. TK. 100 chest cap.
Pronunciation,
Yeah.
pronunciation might be off here, but I'll go with French number 5, Gillard.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
I'm not sure if he's gonna play though.
Well, there'll be a notification in the app if he's not
I'm
playing.
pretty certain he'll play though. This is the kind of match that we definitely want to put a guy like this in.
Yeah, I don't know if they've been announced, but yeah,
No,
we'll have a look.
not yet.
Okay, cool. So I thought you're going to go for Itoji, but it's also very expensive, so thank you. Right now,
Gillard would just prefer a lot more.
yeah.
Right now, with the way he's red hot form, it's
Yeah.
insane. Like he's really good right now.
Okay, cool. The back row.
Guys are not gonna like this, but I think Pollock is actually gonna have a really good game.
Okay.
And he ticks so many boxes like meters ran, tackles. Like he's very disruptive. He might even throw in a try or two.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
Okay.
Definitely all over the park. So
I'm just going to tell you that's the most expensive player we picked. Yeah.
I think it's about 56 last time I checked. 56.
53 now. Yeah. It fluctuates a bit, but yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, England heavy halfback. Now, just off the bat, there's no way we're going to be able to get DuPont, Lou and Louis in the same team.
Not a joke.
Yeah. Or
Good thing about DuPont is he's probably not gonna play. So I can feel I don't feel bad about not having him because I feel like he's not gonna play. It's been 3 rounds now.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Then
So
who do you have as a halfback?
Jameson Gibson Park.
Okay.
That's almost the same price, man.
It is. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a difference of 10, but it's still very expensive.
It's too expensive, man. It's like,
Yeah.
you can't afford a Mercedes. Let me offer you a BMW.
Hey, listen. Okay, we can put him in for now, but then if he's not the one, we'll
Look, remember you
yeah.
said Luke Cowan-Dickey is not that expensive, so we've got to say
We are rolling in cash. Right, right. We actually, you know what, we do have, Louis Bielbieri money, or what actually do we? Right. Let me see price. Who's okay? Anyway, we need to select the back player.
Oh, second back. Let's see.
How much is Ollie Lawrence? I'd like to put some money on him.
Ollie,
That's not a bad shot.
he's very cheap.
Yeah,
He's very, very cheap. 20.
Ollie will put on a show. Trust me.
Okay, wait. Let me see how many points he got last time. Wait, has he played?
I think he hasn't played yet.
He hasn't played yet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's
Okay.
coming back from he was injured at some point, wasn't he? Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, we have a lot of money for the bench. Right now it's Joe Hayes. But anyway, who shall we have on the bench?
Marcus Smith. I'm going with Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcus Smith. One way.
Okay. Let's put Marcus.
Depending on how much you have left, you might want to start.
Nope.
If you still have a lot left, you might want to revise that you might want to revise Lawrence.
No. We have 4 coins to play with, right? So for now. Oh yeah. And our captain.
Captain Gibson Park.
I feel like we need to vote on this. I'm on Pollock.
I'm trying to think between Pollock and Giard. You know what? Let's stick with Pollock. It's okay. He's more likely to get Pollock. Yeah. I'll captain Pollock as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really.
No, it's more about who's likely to get a lot more points out of this.
Yeah, they're playing in England, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nash will not. He will not admit it. I know. Well, just admit it, mate. You are a Pollock fan. Come on.
No, I'm saying no, not a fan. No. I'm not crazy enough to deny the guy is not good, but no, a fan is a step too far.
He's really good. Yeah, he simply acknowledges that he exists, right? And is decent.
No, the guy is good. He's really good. I'd actually like to see him playing against the Box, but the whole fan thing, you're pushing it. You guys can claim it, but one thing I won't deny is he's bloody good.
Wait. I don't think I've used the word fan. Right. I just highly appreciate him. He's good. No, okay. The thing is, with the rugby, we have a personality problem, right? And one thing we're trying to do, like with this show and with everything that's happening, is show the people, right? Like show our LeBrons, our Messis, our who's a young star, our Vinicius Juniors. We need more faces to just represent rugby. Right now, I think Sia Khaleesi is probably the yeah. Also, he's just such a nice guy. I know because I've met him.
Yeah, throw in a humble brag.
Throw it in. Throw it in. Why not?
Yeah, you also have his account number.
It's a good friend of mine. Hey, listen, if you ever needs any good PR, guys, I'm here. Right, we'll change this name. Change this to the Sia Khaleesi show. Right. But then so England now has a face, right? With Henry. So we just need more faces. Whether they're loved or hated, it doesn't matter. Face is a face, right? Whether he is the Zlatan or the Balotelli or he's a sweetheart like Messi, it doesn't matter, right? We just need more personalities. I prefer personalities that talk a lot of trash, but then some guys are so good they don't need to, like Sacha, right? He just plays beyond.
The thing is, I like trash talking, but I feel like it needs to be earned. Like it's one other thing to sit down and antagonize people and say all this stuff, and you haven't really earned the right to do it. It just makes you a shit talker. But then if you're one of those guys where your trash talk is so effective because you go out there on the field and then you punish everyone and the whole stadium gets quiet and they'll throw bananas and say whatever it is, but then you walk away with a W and probably man of the match performance as
Yeah.
well. It's one other thing doing that. I think if Pollock manages to use this year to really dominate,
Yeah.
he will establish himself as that guy. Because right now, like he's had good appearances here and there,
Yeah,
but I
definitely.
haven't seen him dominate a game. If he takes
Yeah.
a whole game, dominates it, I'm sure we've seen like other players like take control of a game where we literally say, you know what, this guy was the guy. Like
Yeah.
last week, Finn Russell was the guy. You can point at multiple moments where you just sat down and you're like, "Geez, man, he's doing everything."
Yeah.
Every single one of those guys has had a moment where he's walked out and you're like, okay, you know what, this guy, he did everything. If Pollock has that and he has consistent performances like that, I mean, he can talk all the trash he wants. He can do all that little neck thing. I have no idea what it means, but he can do it as much as he wants. If he just does that, if he's just consistent with it, maybe if he really excels in this match, maybe that's him getting a start.
Yeah. Yeah. All I'll say is before Kanye was Kanye, right? He spoke a lot of trash, right? So you're either born with it or not. I actually like people that talk trash beforehand because then they have something to lose, right? People that have made it and then talk down. It's like no, now you're just punching down, right? All these other guys, no. All these other guys were cocky before, right? You're born with it, right? So anyway, next episode, I'm actually going to bring some stats
Yeah.
to really see where he ranks, right? Just from a statistical perspective, do the numbers show he's as good as the media says he is, or as he thinks he is, or even as I think he is, right? And I will not be fudging any numbers. right? Yeah,
You know
yeah.
when it
It's
comes to
it's
digging in
nah,
second nature.
not for an Englishman. No. If it was Sasha, best believe, right? The right now, if it was up to me, the record score line, the record points would be like at 50 now. If I was in charge of the score books. But alright, guys. Thank you. It's been a nice one today. Yeah. So I'll let you give the closing remarks.
Let's see.
Nash, go for it, mate.
You know what? Next week is gonna be interesting. Let's see. I was actually gonna go with predictions before we end this. Let's see. France, Ireland. Man, I would like Ireland. I have no idea what I want in this because it's weird because I'm in that weird moment where I want to see
Yeah.
both teams lose.
You mean
It's impossible.
yeah? You mean France,
You know
France,
what,
Italy?
let's go with an England win. Let's go with an English win on this one. I feel like England might get it together.
Okay.
And then let's see. Next one is what? Wales.
Scotland.
Poor guys. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. We can skip down.
And then afterwards is what? France.
France, Italy. Yeah.
France, Italy. I think. Okay. Like we said before, the challenge is on how they play.
Yeah.
So I'll probably say they lose by 15 points.
Okay.
Italy loses by
Little-
15 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll go next. England, Ireland. I am actually going to go for Ireland. Right, despite the team that we chose. Right, I'm actually going to go for Ireland. Wales, Scotland. Okay, yeah, we're gonna as usual we're gonna skip that one. Okay, actually, if I were to make a prediction there, less than 30. Less than 30. Yeah. They'll keep it under 30. France, Italy. You said 15. 15,
Yeah.
right? Two. Yeah. Okay. So roughly 2 tries, 2 conversions. I will say the second half, even though France are the masters, right? Well, actually, my prediction: Italy wins one of the halves. Right. Yeah. Right. So they just outscore France just one of the halves. That's my
Actually,
that's my prediction.
you know what? No, I'm just to change mine. I think I'll put it. I'll instead of under 15, I'll put it under 5. Yeah, under 5.
Wow,
Just
under 5.
yeah, actually under 5. In fact, I think they actually have a chance to win this match. I just thought of something, and I think it might work. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. TK.
England, England by 3.
Okay.
It's gonna be very close. But I think England will just narrowly make it past. Um, Scotland, Wales. No, I'm not really gonna bother to make a prediction on that. But let's look at France, Italy. I'd say France by at least 20 points.
We are going in opposite directions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
France by at least 20.
All right. Great. Anyway, thank you guys for joining, and the code to join our league is going to be in the somewhere on the screen. Well, we let the fancy guys do that. Yeah, our job is just show up with mics and talk a whole bunch of BS.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone has a microphone these days. All right, great guys. It's been great. Cheers.